So far, in this chapter of Titus, we've looked at sound/healthy teaching and how the Word of God, given its timeless nature, will jar with every culture at a certain point, and the truth transforms people. And yesterday we've seen how Paul gave Titus a platform of how this healthy teaching is to take place. We were also left with the question, why is it so helpful for us to have intergenerational relationships? Look with me at the passage, Titus chapter 2, verse 2 to 8. Older men are to be sober-minded, dignified, self-controlled, sound in faith, in love and steadfastness. Older women likewise are to be reverent in behaviour, not slanderers or slaves to much wine. They are to teach what is good, and so train young women to love their husbands and children, to be self-controlled, pure, working at home, kind and submissive to their own husbands, that the word of God may not be reviled. Likewise, urge the younger men to be self-controlled. Show yourself in all respects to be a model of good works. In your teaching, show integrity, dignity, sound speech that cannot be condemned, so that an opponent may be put to shame, having nothing evil to say about us. Let's face it, we all look up to someone within our lives. We all have role models. And I hope as you were reading that passage that you picked up on something that Paul is trying to show and instruct us. It's this relationship of the old teaching the young and the importance of it. And it's here that we see the importance of why the intergenerational church is so essential for our health as young Christians. And to bring it back to what I'm saying, that we all have role models in our lives. And as young people, we're always looking up to people, but we do need to be wise in who we choose to look up to. And that's why here in Titus chapter 2, verse 2 to 8, we should be looking for mature Christians that are pursuing these characteristics. I know what you could be thinking. Older Christians won't understand me or my society. Older people don't really care. Old people scare me. Guys, all those questions and doubts are a pile of rubbish. There's a whole lot of wisdom that we can learn from those who are more mature in the faith. We need to develop relationships and friendships with older, mature Christians who can hold us accountable and show us how to become role models of the faith ourselves. And verses 7 to 8 echoes this command. Show yourself in all respects to be a model of good works, and in your teaching show integrity, dignity, and sound speech that cannot be condemned, so that an opponent may be put to shame, having nothing evil to say about us. Now, I know what you could be thinking at this point. I don't need an older Christian to help me in my walk. I'm doing just fine on my own. Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but you're wrong. God didn't make us a lone ranger. He made us a part of His family. A family look out for each other. A family encourage one another. And they learn from each other. It's like when you go to a brother or sister, you ask them for advice maybe on a boy or a girl. Maybe you ask for advice on an outfit. Does this look okay? Or maybe you ask for advice on a life matter. You know, should I go down this career path? We look to others for guidance. So today, I want you to have a think. What older person in my church could I ask for a coffee and build a relationship with? But don't just think about it, guys. Actually do it. Act upon it. Go up to that person the next Sunday and ask them out for a cup of coffee. So why is it so helpful for us to have intergenerational relationships? So that we can be built up healthily within the faith.